Born Amanda Jane Dowler on June 25, 1988, in Walton-on-Thames, Surrey, Milly was a bubbly and outgoing 13-year-old with a passion for performing, a love for her family, and dreams of a bright future. She was close to her sister Gemma and enjoyed school life at Heathside School in Weybridge, where she was well liked for her kind and cheerful nature. On March 21, 2002, Milly's ordinary day turned into an unimaginable nightmare. After leaving school, she was last seen walking home from Walton-on-Thames railway station. She made a call to her father from a payphone to let him know she was on her way, but she never arrived. Her disappearance sparked a massive search involving police, volunteers, and extensive media appeals. However, it wasn't until 6 months later, on September 18, 2002, that her remains were discovered by mushroom pickers in Yateley Heath Woods, Hampshire, 25 miles from where she disappeared. Her death was ruled a murder, though the cause could not be determined due to decomposition. The investigation into Milly's disappearance faced significant challenges, including a lack of forensic evidence and leads. Initially, police struggled to identify a suspect, following false leads and interviewing individuals who were eventually cleared. Years later, Levi Belfield, a convicted serial killer serving life for the murders of Marsha McDonnell and Amélie Delagrange, emerged as a suspect. Belfield lived near Walton-on-Thames at the time of Milly's disappearance, and circumstantial evidence, including witness accounts and his pattern of targeting young women, linked him to the crime. In 2011, Belfield was convicted of Milly's abduction and murder and sentenced to a whole life term, ensuring he would never be released. The Dowler family endured immense suffering, not only from their loss, but also from the intense public and media scrutiny surrounding the case. They were further devastated to learn that journalists from News of the World had hacked Milly's voicemail during the investigation, creating false hope by deleting messages that made it seem she was alive. This revelation led to the Leveson inquiry into press ethics, exposing widespread illegal practices in British journalism and resulting in significant reforms. The Dowlers' testimony during the inquiry became a powerful symbol of the media's need for accountability. The emotional toll on the Dowler family was immense. Bob Dowler, Milly's father, struggled with depression and suicidal thoughts, finding solace only through therapy and support. Sally Dowler, her mother, channeled her grief into advocacy, speaking out for victims' rights and the need for better support for families in similar situations. Gemma Dowler, Milly's sister, published My Sister Milly in 2017, a memoir that celebrated Milly's life while recounting the family's journey through grief and public trauma. In the years following Milly's death, the Dowlers became advocates for justice and change. They campaigned for better police support for victims' families, stronger regulations on media ethics, and greater awareness of predatory crimes. They have largely withdrawn from the public eye to focus on healing, but they continue to honor Milly's memory. A cherry tree planted in their garden serves as a living tribute to her, symbolizing her vibrant spirit and the love she brought to their lives. Milly Dowler's story is a heart-wrenching reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of violence. Yet, through their grief, her family has worked to ensure her legacy is one of positive change, advocating for justice, accountability, and the importance of remembering the individuals behind the headlines.